My name is Kevin Storm, and I'm a guitarist, I'm a teacher, I'm a comic book creator, I like making videos, I like working with virtual reality, I like programming robots, there's just too much things that I like. I think that's the reason that I'm on this video right now, is because Sander and I talked about Magico Metal, where metal can be something that inspires you, metal can be something that you live for, metal can be something that you want to be better at, or you want to learn how to play it, and many times in my life I have had this feeling where if I can do this, if I had that job, I would be super happy and have this dream job. And also, equally as many times, I've had the experience where when you get that final job, when you arrive at that point, it's not the dream that you thought it would be. So I want to talk about that for just a moment. For instance, first, when I started playing guitar, I was 15 and I really wanted to play the guitar. And my parents bought me my first acoustic guitar, and I was so bummed out. I never told them, of course, because I had to pretend that I was happy, but I really wanted an electric guitar, and they bought me an acoustic one. But I played and I learned to play a bit, and then I got this feeling, if I had an electric guitar, then I'll be the great player and then I'll have fun. And I got the electric guitar the year after, but I still had to practice. So, the dream was not as easy to get to as I wanted. And in the meantime, I was studying to become a teacher, and I became a teacher, but I didn't really like my job. There was too many meetings, too many people talking about things that they didn't know anything about and pretended to. And I thought, this is not my dream job. I wanted to do something else. So for many years, I dreamt that being in a studio working with bands would be a fantastic job. So I built my own studio, I got my audio engineer's diploma, I studied for that. And then I started working in a studio, and it was not my dream job. I had the same experience after that, when I thought, all right, if I can't have fun recording music, I'll just be in the band. I'll just make my money with the music as a musician. So I worked really hard to make music my income as a guitar player. And I've played in many bands and did a lot of different tours and seen so many places in the world. But also, when you arrive at that point where you're making money with music and you're touring the world, that's also the moment where you realize it's fantastic and it's a brilliant job, but there's also disadvantages. You're not at home and you're on the road with people that sometimes you don't like, and there's so many aspects of this that people never show you in the big videos. You're always looking up to the dream and like, oh, if I can be a rock star, it's going to be amazing. But there's so much more to it than just the positive sides. I think I just learned that in life there are so many things that I want to achieve and so many things that I can chase after, and I'll never reach. I'll never be in this $1 million band, or I'll probably never own my own cruise ship. But the dream is there, and just wanting to reach the dream is part of the journey. And the journey just takes you to another path, and the longer you stay on one path, the more you learn about that path. But the more you're missing out on the other path. So it's a choice, and my choice has always been that I want to learn as much as I can about a lot of subjects. I want to learn how to draw, I want to make Photoshop artwork, I want to do 3D renders, and I want to play guitar like the best, and I want to be on the big stage, and I want to make my own albums, and all these dreams. And you can achieve all of them, and the only rule is just follow that path and see where it takes you, So, in my own humble opinion, I can only say, don't get overexcited about that final goal. Just stick to your guns, stick to your heavy metal, stick to your guitars or your dreams or whatever it is that makes you happy, and try to keep it in your life as long as you can, because that's all that matters.
Metal, 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 yeah, metal, 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 metal.